Welcome. My name is Eric Sochagai, and I am the Director of Solutions Management here at Cloudian. Today, I'm going to show you a quick demo on how to integrate Apache Kafka with Cloudian HyperStore S3-Compatible object storage. You can find more details about the procedure used in this demo if you go to our blog section on cloudian.com and find the blog displayed here. For the purpose of the demo, I installed a Kafka server on a Linux VM using the instructions found on this DigitalOcean webpage, as well as the quick start section of the Apache Kafka documentation page, which can be found here. Now let's move on to the demo. First things first. I'm logged in as the admin on the Cloudian Management Console. We can see that I already created a group for Kafka on this cluster, as well as a user. You can find the credentials for the user here. And we can already see that we created a bucket, Kafka-test1, for the demo as well. This is the bucket where the Kafka messages are going to be stored. Now let's move on to the Kafka server. First things first, let's log in as a Kafka user. Now, I already installed the AWS CLI on the server and configured the credentials files with the access key and secret key of my Cloudian Kafka user. These will be used later to connect to the S3 bucket. Now we can get ready to start the Kafka server. First, we'll change into the Kafka directory where the binaries are located, and then we'll produce an instance ID for the server. Then we can prepare the log directories as well. And finally, we can start the server. In this case, I'm going to start the server with everything running in the background. Now that the server is started, I can actually create a topic. In this case, I'm going to create a topic called Cloudian-demo. Now it's time to install and configure the S3 Sync connector. The S3 Sync connector is what is used by Kafka to store messages into the Cloudian S3 bucket. We downloaded the latest copy of the S3 Sync connector from this webpage. Then created a plugins folder under my Kafka user, and then I copied all the binaries under this plugins folder. In addition, there's a couple of properties files that help us configure the connector. The first properties file we can look at is this one. This is a basic properties file that I use the defaults for. The second properties file is actually the properties file that configures the S3 Sync connector. And it has a few things that we should highlight here. First, it has the topic matches the topic that I created before. You can also see that my bucket name has been entered into this file, and also my URL to connect to my Cloudian cluster. In addition, you'll notice my flush size. My flush size indicates at which time my object is going to get created into my bucket. This indicates that every 3 messages, an object is going to be created in the bucket. Now I'll go back to my Kafka directory where I'm going to start my connector with using the proper properties files. Now with my connector running, I'm going to log into a separate window which is already logged in with my Kafka user. I want to see where I am. I'm going to go back to my binaries folder, and we're going to start writing some messages into Kafka using the Cloudian demo topic. I'm going to write 3 messages so that way we can see the impact of the messages being written into the Cloudian bucket. Now let's go take a look at our bucket. I'm using a simple S3 browser here, which has access to the Kafka bucket that's stored on the Cloudian HyperStore platform. If I go into the topics folder, I'll see that I have a topic called Cloudian-demo now. And if I go into drill down into the folders, you'll see that I have a new object that was just created, and the content of the object matches the messages that I typed in the command line. This concludes this demo. If you have any questions on the benefits of integrating Apache Kafka or any other applications with Cloudian HyperStore S3-Compatible object storage, please reach out to us on cloudian.com. Thank you.